Welcome to the Manny Project podcast, everybody. My name is John Meningus. I'm here to do a very short episode of 5 of the most affordable pieces of gym equipment that you can find right now to reach your fitness goals for 2021. So the biggest reason why I'm doing this podcast is because it is the year 2021. A lot of the gyms are closed, and it's really difficult to reach your fitness goals this year. If you can't get into a gym, or if you don't have the right fitness equipment at home, you might find it tough and you might find it really difficult to do anything. You know, a lot of the gyms are closed. A lot of the sports facilities are closed, so it's not like you can go outside and play basketball. It's too cold outside, and it's not the easiest to go out there for a run when it's minus 10 degrees. So I've been there before. I know what that feels like. And sometimes you just don't want to make a massive investment into fitness equipment that you will never need ever again. So I'm here to save you guys a few bucks. We're going to talk about the cost of some of the items. We're going to talk about the availability. We'll talk about the skill level of the equipment. And we'll also talk a little bit about the exercises that you can perform with these 5 affordable pieces of gym equipment so that you can reach your goals for 2021. So here we go. Let's get it started. And here we are with number 1, the skipping rope. So I know it's the most classical item out there that everyone probably has at home already, but it doesn't cost you a heck of a whole lot. It can probably start you anywhere from $5 to maybe $50. You'll find a plastic skipping rope, you can find cable ropes, you can find a leather one. There are so many different types of skipping ropes out there. As far as availability is concerned, you'll definitely be able to find it at your closest sporting goods store for a curbside pickup, or you can definitely pick it up from an Amazon. So don't be afraid to shop for a skipping rope that's right for you. As far as the skill level, it's available for everybody, guys. So if you're a beginner that's really just starting to get to the gym, or if you're someone that's a lot more advanced, there are definitely different ways you can scale the workout so that it's more accessible for you. So if you're a beginner, you're probably going to want to skip for maybe 30 seconds or maybe 20 seconds at a time and take a good amount of break. If you're really advanced, you're going to probably want to skip for 30 seconds at a really good pace. Maybe take intervals and take a 10-second break and go hard for another 30 seconds and take another 10-second break and go back again for 30 seconds. So depending on your skill level, you can always alternate and kind of change the workout to suit your needs. But that's going to be based on you, your goals, and what you want to achieve. So your number 1 item that you can find out there that's really cheap to get and really easy to get is definitely the skipping rope. Number 2, the second most affordable piece of gym equipment that you can find right now is a yoga mat. And I know it's pretty simple. It's really easy to get your hands on. As far as the cost is concerned, it's only going to run you anywhere from $15 all the way up to $100, depending on the mat that you want. But what's really good with the yoga mat is that it allows you just to have a personal space for yourself to work out. And whether or not you're working out on tile or a wood floor or a carpet, you're just creating a designated space for you that'll kind of make that space your workout space. For me, it's really difficult to work out at home, and I'm sure that's the case for most of you guys as well too. But I know that as long as I have a really nice dedicated workout space, I can definitely get motivated and I can feel as if I'm going to use this. So what you guys are watching right now is what I ended up doing with the yoga mats is end up using some Gorilla Tape to make a really large space so that I know that this space specifically is my workout space. So a yoga mat's really easy to find. Again, it's available at all of your sporting goods stores. Moving on to the 3rd item. And the 3rd item is a little controversial because it's not necessarily the most affordable, but it's still affordable for most people. And it is a Bosu Ball. So a Bosu Ball is really good, guys. Let's talk about the cost. The cost of a Bosu Ball can probably run you from $80 all the way up to $120, $130. So yes, it is a more expensive piece. However, there is another option out there in a stability ball that you can definitely use as well too. So it's the big aerated medicine ball that you can buy. It's really soft and it's something that you can use to help you balance in specific workouts. As far as the cost is concerned, yes, it is a little bit higher up there. It is a little bit more expensive. But I think a Bosu Ball is a little bit more applicable for most people, because in a Bosu Ball, it reaches the beginner and it also reaches the intermediate and as well as the advanced workout individual. If you're the beginner, you're probably going to want to use that really flat and solid top surface. Whereas if you're a little more intermediate, you can actually flip it over and use a rounded ball surface. And if you're really confident out there, you can definitely try to use workouts and do workouts with one foot. So a Bosu Ball out there, guys, is really easy to find. It's not the most affordable, but it's still relatively okay. It's not bad, but it's definitely affordable. Moving on to item number 4. So item number 4 is kind of a dual item, so I'm kind of cheating on this one, but it's a lacrosse ball and a foam roller. And I think when we're working out, this is one area of working out and getting to the gym that a lot of people just completely neglect. And this is not something that you should really cheap out on, in my opinion. So a lacrosse ball can run you anywhere from $4 to $5, depending where you can find it. And as far as a foam roller is concerned, there are so many options out in the market, but you're probably looking at $20 and going all the way up to maybe even $400 if you want to get a massage gun. Let's talk about the lacrosse ball for a second. But the lacrosse ball will be really, really good to help pinpoint and isolate specific muscle groups that you would want to roll out on and kind of move some of those knots away and open up and release some of those tensions that are building up in specific areas of your body. So for me specifically, my calves, my gastrocs, my soleus, and sometimes in my hip is a little bit tight, so I'll take the lacrosse ball and kind of just maneuver it and massage it around just to kind of open up that area. If you're talking about a foam roller comes in so many different options. You can get one that's really soft, you can get one that's really plush, you can get one that's really stiff and really hard, which are the ones that I really, really enjoy. But there are so many different types of foam rollers that you really can't miss. There are also rolling sticks that you can find out there in the market, and they're really easy to use. But basically it's there to help relieve some tension, whether it be in your quadriceps, whether it be in your back, whether it be in your neck, whatever area that you want to roll out and kind of make a little bit more at ease. Definitely look into lacrosse ball. Definitely look into a foam roller. They're both really easy pieces that you can afford. And here we go, guys. Number 5, the most affordable piece of gym equipment that you can find right now to reach your goals for 2021 while we are in a lockdown are some resistance bands. And I know this is probably controversial because not a lot of people really like using them. If you look at the resale market right now for weights, dumbbells, plates, they're all pretty crazy. It's extremely expensive to get your hands on some weights right now. But you know what's not really expensive at all? Resistance bands. So I bought my resistance band set for about $37. So a resistance band set can range anywhere from $30 all the way up to $100 if you'd like to. So you're going to see some videos of this, actually on this side of me, but you're going to see some videos of this, and it's really applicable for everybody, guys. If you want to replace having dumbbells, plates, having a full set of 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, all in dumbbells, if you want to avoid having to store all of that, buy these. These are absolutely awesome. They're just as good as using weights. The biggest thing that I find using resistance bands versus dumbbells is, yes, number 1, convenience and space, because it doesn't take up a heck of a whole lot of room. Number 2 is that you can find different attachments to actually use for the gym and use for your own home gym that will still hit your body in very, very different ways. So if you are looking for something to add on some resistance and build on some strength for the year of 2021 while all of these gyms are closed, I definitely recommend that you buy number 5, because number 5 will definitely help you reach your goals for this year. If you're looking to buy resistance bands, again, your local sporting goods store, I bet you Walmart, I bet you Amazon. If you're definitely willing to find a set of them, find some that have multiple bands and multiple strengths, because you can always put the multiple bands and strengths together to make it even stronger. So instead of having a separate 60, a separate 70, and a separate 80, If you combine a whole bunch of bands together, you'll get that exact same resistance you're looking for. So there it is, guys. The 5 most affordable pieces of gym equipment that you can find right now. I wish you guys all the luck. Please stay safe out there. If you guys have any questions or comments about the gym equipment, or if you have any questions and comments about how to use these pieces of gym equipment, number 1, subscribe to my podcast, whether it be on YouTube, Spotify, Podbean, Google Podcasts, or Apple Podcasts. Shoot me a message if you guys want to ask me any questions, or stay tuned to the next couple of episodes to see how to use any of those 5 pieces of gym equipment. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys later.